Education after World War II. In 1947, by the virtue of the Executive Number 94, the Department of Instruction was changed to Department of Education. During this period, the regulation and supervision of public and private schools belonged to the Bureau of Public and Private Schools. Now let's have education after 1940. The objective of the Philippine education was to establish integrated, nationalistic, and democracy-inspired educational system. It includes the following. First, inculcate moral and spiritual values inspired by an abiding faith in God. Second, to develop an enlightened, patriotic, useful, and upright citizenry in all democratic society. Third, conservation of the national resources. Fourth, perpetuation of our desirable values. And fifth, promote the science, arts, and letters. Great experiments in the community school and the use of vernacular in the first two grades of the primary schools as the medium of instruction were some of them. An experiment worth mentioning that led to a change in the Philippine educational philosophy was that of school and community collaboration pioneered by Jose B. Aguilar. Schools are increasingly using instructional materials that are Philippine-oriented. According to Memorandum Number 30 of 1966, sets the order of priority in the purchase of books for use in the schools were as follows: books which are contributions to Philippine literature, books on character education and other library materials, and library equipment and permanent features. Education during the martial law period. The Department of Education became the Department of Education and Culture in 1972, the Ministry of Education and Culture in 1978, and with the Education Act of 1982, the Ministry of Education, Culture, and Sports. A bilingual education scheme was established in 1974, requiring Filipino and English to be used in schools. Science and math subjects, as well as English language and literature classes were taught in English, while the rest were taught in Filipino. From 1986 to the present, the bilingual policy in education was reiterated in the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines. ADCOM, or the Congress passed Republic Act 7722 and Republic Act 7796 in 1994, creating the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, and the Technical Educational and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA. The Institute Governing Basic Education was thus renamed in 2001 as the Department of Education. The quality of public school education is generally considered to have declined since the post-war years, mainly due to insufficient funds. The Department of Education aims to address the major problems affecting public education by 2010. Private schools are able to offer better facilities and education, but are also much more expensive. There is a wide variety of private schools, including all boys and all girls schools, religious schools, non-sectarian schools, Chinese schools, special schools, and international schools. Due to economic difficulties, there has been a recent increase in the popularity of homeschooling and open universities in the Philippines. That would be all for the history of the development of education in the Philippines. And these are my differences? Thank you so much and goodbye.